it a gift to know it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your...
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Landover. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Come on, set!
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one is caught by Turpin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk, here we go, check. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go check. Ready.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
60 Eagles. Cup 19, trap 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it return, and they'll take over there. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Get out of the gun is Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First time to Lamb in this one, and it's a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Go.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass.
In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Let's go. Viking 18.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Out to his right. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes.
And he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42.
Nice. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. That caught by Davis. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Ready, ready. Panther 6, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
18, Pioneer.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Back's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go, set! Ready.
On the handoff, Blue. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Cowboys. 37 yards. On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Ready!
They send a receiver in motion left.
Ready!
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Back! Cougar 19! Ready!
Throwing again is Milton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Cowboys. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a design run. The ball comes out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Go! Liking 18. Press all 80.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan Izaraku. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a pretty uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? 19 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
On the jump. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Hey, check that. Ready?
On 3rd and short, they go with Blue. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. His kick is good. And the Cowboys go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go, strike. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Unlock right. Unlock. Here we go. Here we go. Yep.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Go.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 18, Rodney. 8, ready?
Throwing, Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This is 3rd and 6.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
To throw, it's Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18 Cardinals, Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. There's Okonkwo open left side. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Commanders first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Here's Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. A handoff to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
70. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Daniels now on first down. This is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have 25.
Ready? Come back, team. Come back. Here we go. Panther 60.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. On the run to the right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we could actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready? Go!
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Okay,
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
let's go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready?
On 1st down, Daniels. Short one there to Okonkwo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Dragon 60.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Red. Panther left. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
He's got room to roam. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Commanders will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
60 average. Tight.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now, this looks like a design run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
On the set. Mustang 19. Cadet. Bronco 8. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. This one tapped forward on the pump pass. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Ready?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Off he goes.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
A tight end in motion now. Blue. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Ready,
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
65 catch, 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Cowboys are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19.
They'll throw with Daniel. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 41 yards. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60 Bison, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Daniels. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80.
That is Ferguson in motion. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now on 2nd and long.
19 Lions. 70.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Captain 60. Captain 60.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That's down the field for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. throwing. Milton. He's going to look downfield once again. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.